So if the condition for this challenge battle is reach the objective in 1 turn, it can't be super long, I would imagine. Yeah, that sounds like the Okamura boss 101 there. Trial by Miss Lavenza, huh? Can I adjust my microphone a little bit closer to me? Let's not take it lightly, or we'll be in for a beating.
Here it goes.
There's no turning back now that we've agreed to it. All we have to do now is give it everything we've got. Alright, it's showtime, Harmonia. Let's go. Let's check it out. So, just in case I want a shot of the battlefield, because I don't know what else I'm using for thumbnails here. Bang! Do the thing. Probably would have had a lot shorter loading screens if I picked up a version that wasn't the Switch version. But if I didn't have the Switch version, I wouldn't have been able to grind to 99. Because it was all because of the portability that I was able to do that. Uji and Yusuke left the party. Oh, in that case, will I be getting money for this? Should I specifically equip that Dionysus on someone that I have here just so I get a little bit more money out of it? Maybe. It's probably not the worst idea. Yeah, I'm just now realizing that that might potentially help there. Equip personas.
What would you like to do?
You have the... Oh, I don't have Dionysus on anyone right now anyway. So yeah, Morgana, my cat, you want this? There, more money. I don't care about that. I guess it increases stats and stuff, so I may as well. Sure. There we go. Perfect. How was Tactica, by the way? I heard it was pretty good. It's really, really easy for a long time. I'm playing on Merciless difficulty, and I genuinely think that it is... I don't know if I would say at this point it has gotten more challenging, but it is still really darn close to probably the easiest strategy game I've ever played in my life. Even on, like, Merciless mode here. Like, I know that I play every strategy game on the hardest difficulty, so... Like, I don't know how much that's saying. But I was getting really, really bored, especially at the beginning, from just how mind-numbingly easy it was. The later levels here are actually starting to engage me now. The entire first world was just such a slogfest. The cutscenes are really, really boring, because in like actual Persona 5, you've got the actual characters that are moving around and emoting and doing stuff that makes the cutscenes a bit more interesting, and the material itself is actually kind of interesting. In this, there's just like the art of the characters talking to each other, and there's so much dialogue. It just goes on and on and on in these kinds of cutscenes, and it's just not as interesting material for so long. I had no idea what direction the story was going to go on this for so long. Now that I've gotten into it, the story has actually gotten kind of interesting. The story centers around a new character called Toshiro, but the game doesn't even make that evident at first. He's just like some guy that you rescue. He's like, oh, I guess I'm coming with you now. And he's not very interesting at first. But now that I'm actually into it, his story is actually genuinely interesting now that I know that the game is centered around him as like the main kind of character of this story. Like, he actually does have an interesting tale, and I'm genuinely intrigued to see how it plays out. But yeah, so the game has gotten better and better as it's been going on. I now genuinely want to see how Toshiro's story plays out. The music of this game is fantastic. I love the music of this game. The levels have definitely gotten a lot better. The mechanics in it are actually really cool and unique. I like the Persona kind of elements that they've put into this this strategy RPG. What with like the one mores and the all-out attacks and stuff like that being the most busted thing in this game. I do like the unique mechanics that makes this game unique. I do like those. But yeah, I feel like the levels... My biggest complaints are I feel like the levels could be harder. The story takes a while to ramp up. The cutscenes are not interesting most of the time. The art style I don't generally like. This art style was better off for the 3DS, not home consoles here. I think that's all my key complaints. But the things that I praise are I love the music of this game. This music is fantastic. The story, now that I'm getting into it, I'm actually genuinely intrigued by and want to see how it plays out. The tactics are actually like pretty unique, and when they're used well in the levels, it lets me pull off some really cool, fun, unique stuff. It just doesn't really allow for that for a little while in the beginning. The levels get better as it goes on, and I wish the game was harder. That's something I should have appended to my like criticisms there. But overall, I am liking this game, and I am glad that I got it and put in the time at this point. I was just really bored with it for the entire first world, so it is a bit of a slow start, especially from someone like me that really enjoys strategy RPGs and really wanted to get engaged more. But now I'm into it. I'm definitely into it now. But yeah, you really like the acid jazz Persona Royal music? Yeah, the tone of this music is a little bit different. It's more like the boss battle music of Persona 5 Royal is what it's kind of like. And like the battle themes that really slap in this, they're really good. And a low upland. Why are the hands so big? Yeah, I don't like it. They did this art style for Persona Q and Persona Q2 on the 3DS, and I was like, okay, that kind of makes sense for a 3DS game. But for a modern home console game coming out on the Switch, PC, Xbox, and PlayStation 5, all the things, like, what was this, November of last year that this came out, it just doesn't feel quite right. So, and I feel like that's probably a contributing factor towards this game not performing really well sales-wise. From what I've seen, maybe it actually performed super well sales-wise, but from what I've seen in, like, discourse, I've just not seen, like, anybody talking about this game online, like, at all. And yeah, I feel like the graphics might be a bit of a turnoff, because, like, why? Why would you do that in a modern release if it's not meant to be, like, some smaller little side game here? I mean, I guess it is a smaller sort of side game, depending on how you classify it. But yeah, overall it's mid. I'd say it's a little bit better than mid, but yeah. So this is the world Miss Lavenza fabricated for us. Well, it's just that the things that are good in it are actually pretty darn good and I like. But the things that aren't good, I just really don't like. So, mid implies, like, everything is just mediocre, whereas it's like, it becomes mediocre by a culmination of all its parts. It has parts that are really good that I really like, that I'm actually really getting into now, but it also has parts that I really don't like and are kind of holding it back. And with these things combined, that's basically how it works. Because Professor Utonium accidentally injected things like the game's too easy and this kind of art style, and it takes a while to ramp up and stuff like that interfere here. This is the world Miss Lavenza fabricated for us.
Amazing.
The enemies look so realistic. What a strange feeling. It's so realistic, man.
Have a moment.
Let us begin the trial now. Are you ready? Bring it on. Let's get started then. So I have to do this in one turn. So maps like this, where it's like do it in one turn, figure it out, are actually pretty intriguing. Reach the target within one turn. So I gotta get over here. So how am I gonna do that? Also, this theme definitely slaps. So I can bring red up and down like that, but I have to get around this way. Are those the only... Yeah, those are the... Oh, the blue is over here. I need to get someone all the way over there. Huh. Can anyone move a lot farther? Not particularly. Oh, Makoto can get all the way onto the red.
Leave it to me. Here I go.
She can't exactly press the button on it yet, though. Okay, so I'm gonna need someone to boost off of this guy. But who is the question? So my route that I need here is I'm gonna need to go around this way. Oh. Yeah, so I need to get around to here. I can't go down there. And then platform across. So how am I gonna do this? But yeah, who cooked for this 5-star meal over OST? Good question. I should actually look up who composed this. I think, actually, as I've been browsing around the soundtrack, the person that did it, if she is like the same person that composed the music, there was like some live performances that they did before this game launched that I've seen like the playlist of, where it's like all the main vocal themes that are being sung out. Was it the same person though? I wonder. I don't know. I'll have to do like some research into it at some point, because this soundtrack is pretty darn good. So let's say I brought the red down. Oh, then I could get onto the blue this way. I see. Yeah, I don't think I've heard this theme yet. This is pretty good. Here, so if I do this, Makoto, get out of the way, please.
What to do here?
Here. Yeah, this guy's in the open, so I'll go ahead and do this and trigger a one more.
You're doing great.
Like that. And then, well, I think that's a little bit early. I want Makoto to, actually, no, I don't want Makoto on there. I think I can just send my cat.
Get ready.
And Makoto can also boost off of that guy if I want. I can go ahead and get him off of this guy. In fact, maybe I should do so, like, here? Because I don't need to kill them, I just need to reach the objective.
Do it again.
Wow, that looks like the maxed out slingshot from Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword is what it's making me think of. Similar vibes, at least. All right, so that raises up now. Yes, now I can make it here. And now you have access to the blue. So I...
Leave it to me. Here I go.
What to do here?
do have someone in the open I can target there. Ooh. Yeah, so I can do this now. So pew like that. And then I go around this way. And then I need the blue to be raised now. And then I need the blue the other way.
What to do here?
Then I can make it to here. I'm gonna need to boost one more time. And I'm gonna need Makoto to be able to make it to the red switch. So that she can tinker around with that. So I'm fairly certain I can increase her movement by doing this. Oh no. That guy's in the open if I hit the red like here. Okay.
What to do here?
So it needs to be like that for Joker to go across. I can't reach up there, can I? No, I can't reach the Dudo. Trigger a one more opportunity. There. So let's say this is up here.
What to do here?
And I don't think... Can Joker make it back to the red, actually? Or did I screw myself? He might actually be able to make it back to the red, in which case I can work with this. Yes, like he still makes it around, which means I can do that, and then... Okay. Up. Makoto off.
What to do here?
This switch down. So yeah, these later levels, you actually do have to think. There is actually some strat-McGee now. Okay. Then... I can get him on this guy. So these later levels are definitely engaging me. And now, I can go back around here. And now Makoto can be the one to do stuff with this switch. Get my cat back on the blue. Another thing you don't like about this game is that Futaba will not stop talking. Yeah, her and Lavenza in the Velvet Room.
What to do here?
It's just constant. Never ending. Okay. Yeah. Get him on this guy now. I don't think that was the guy in the open that I was actually seeing. Yeah, it wasn't. I'll shoot this guy just for fun then. Just for the love of the sport. There we go. All right, yeah, that was actually a pretty cool level. I like that. That was pretty good. So I am liking these later levels and how they're making me think and stuff. Okay, so I do gain money. Didn't gain any Persona XP. That's A-okay. But yeah, I did gain a bonus to money, so it's a good thing that I equipped that Dudo there. All right, pretty sweet. So now I get like the ultimate skill for these three characters. And I get to see what it is. Let's find out. What could the ultimate skill be? Oh, we're going to the Velvet Room.
I expected nothing.
Well
less.
done. I have witnessed with my very own eyes the great power that all of you wield.
I thought I was gonna die!
Yeah, I barely made it out of that one.
No, it actually wasn't too bad.
So that means...
So this means we've successfully completed the trial, yes?
Okay,
That is correct.
what shall you do?
Now that you have overcome the trial, a new power will begin to awaken inside each of you.
Now that you mention it, it does feel like something is welling up inside of me, just wanting to pour out. You might want to go see a doctor.
This is
Is this that power awakening?
right.
That is correct.
Are we gonna get like our awakened personas from P5 for doing this, or nah?
Hope you put your true potential to good use.
Greetings.
I wish you the best of luck in battle.
Do we? Nope. Just the skills. Okay. Got the skill unlocked and stuff. So let's see here. So skills. And then so this is acquire Sights of Eternal Darkness. Deals severe damage in a large area. Inflicts despair. Ooh. So what are the things that I should take off in the meantime? Is maybe just like the heal after all out attacks. It's probably the least useful thing there. Yeah. 78 SP. That's 45. This is 54. So that's my ultimate thingamabob there. Alright. Morgana now. Your thing is acquire Wheel of Life. Deals severe damage in a medium area. Sweeps away targets. Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna take off this stuff. Maybe I'll take it off on everybody. Just to be at the ready here. That's maybe what I'll do. Because I'm gonna just do all these thingamabobs that unlock that final thing anyway. That's what I'm gonna do right now. So let's see. Your thing is acquire atomic hollow. Deal severe damage in a huge area. Creates a vortex. Cool. Yeah, and then... yeah. Yep, cool. I know you can redeem things. Alright, cool. On to the next one now? Let's see here. Lavenza's second trial. The second trial from Lavenza. Those that overcome this trial will see their power grow. Yeah.
All right, this is the one.
Let's do it. Let's get these ultimate skills. That sounds cool.